Hello, civil engineering government job aspirants. Welcome to Engineering Educators, engineering in an engineered way. I am Indranil. Today I am going to discuss about Municipal Service Commission West Bengal Assistant Engineer, question paper and detailed solution. This video consists of 20 questions and this is the second part of this video. This video also useful for SSC JEE, ISRO CE, DRDO, RRB JEE and other state level JEE and AE exams. Now proceeding to the first question. Lateral tie is provided in a column to prevent tension, compression, bending or none of this. The correct answer for this question is none of this. The main function of lateral reinforcements in RC column are it prevents longitudinal reinforcement bars from buckling. Next one is it resists the shear force and hence it contributes avoiding shear failure. The next option is it resists the shear force and hence it contributes avoiding shear failure, and also it confines the concrete core. Now proceeding to the next question. In limit state method of design of concrete structures, maximum limit imposed by IS codes on redistribution of moments in statically indeterminate beams. The correct answer for this question is 30%. 30% is the maximum allowable percentage of moment redistribution in RCC beams for indeterminate structures as per IS 456-2000. IS 456-2000 is used to design plain and reinforcement concrete. Next question. Group efficiency of a pile group will always be less than 100%, greater than 100%, maybe less than 100% or more than 100% by depending upon the soil, or more than 100% for pile groups in cohesionless soil and less than 100% for pile groups in cohesive soil. The correct answer for this question is option number C. Maybe greater than 100% or less than 100% with respect to depending upon the soil. With respect to cohesionless soil, loose sand, for loose sand, it must be greater than 100% if we consider group efficiency of a pile group. For dense sand, it must be less than 100%. And for cohesive soil, it must be less than 100%. Before that, we need to know what is cohesionless soil. In cohesionless soil, the value of C must be equals to 0. And there are some value for angle of internal friction, and that is denoted as phi. For cohesive soil, there will be some value for C, that means cohesion. And angle of internal friction, that means phi will be 0. Now proceeding to the next question. Length of rectangular sedimentation tank should not be more than B, 2B, 4B, 8B. The correct answer for this question is 4B. Dissolved oxygen level यानी कि DO level in natural unpolluted waters at normal temperature is found to be of the order of 1 mg per liter, 10 mg per liter, 100 mg per liter or 1000 mg per liter. The correct answer for this question is 10 mg per liter. Product of H plus ions and OH minus ions in a stronger alkali is, the correct answer for this question is 10 to the power minus 14. One thing that we need to keep in mind that what is pH value of water. pH can be defined as it is the negative logarithm of concentration of hydrogen ion or H plus ion. Turbidity is measured on standard silica scale, cobalt scale, platinum cobalt scale. Actually, the correct answer for this question is standard silica scale. The depth of a sample in a tube was read against the parts per million. It is denoted as ppm in silica scale. 1 ppm or parts per parts per million of suspended silica called 1 JTU or Jackson turbidity unit. Now next question. Lacy's regime Scott depth is given by. The correct answer for this question is 1.35 into q square f whole to the power 1 by 3, where q is the discharge per unit width and f is the silt factor. Before that, we need to know what is true regime. A channel is said to be in regime condition if it is transporting water and sediment in equilibrium such that there is neither silting nor scoring of the channel. Now proceeding to the next question. In a siphon aqueduct, the most severe condition of uplift on the floor occurs. The correct answer for this question is option number B, when canal is dry and drain is at high flood level. Now we need to know what is siphon aqueduct. Siphon aqueduct is a part of cross drainage work, and it is defined as in a siphon aqueduct, canal water is carrier above the drainage, but the high flood level of drainage is above the canal trough. Canal water is above the drainage water, but the high flood level of drainage water is above the canal trough. Now next question. Duty is largest. The correct answer for this question is on the field. The term duty in irrigation engineering means the area of land that we can be irrigated with unit volume of irrigation water. The area of land that we can irrigate with respect to unit volume of irrigation water. Now proceeding to the next question. The most common cause of acidity in water is, it's a very easy question, and the correct answer for this is option number A, carbon dioxide or CO2. Water utilizable by plants is available in soils, mainly in the forms of. The correct answer for this question is capillary water. Before that, we need to know what is capillary water and what is gravity water. Water that remains in the soil after gravitational water is drained out. Then the water is present in the form of film around the soil grains. That water is generally known as capillary water. After the water has been drained out with respect to gravity, then the remaining water present around the soil grains, that water generally defined as capillary water, and the water is drained out with respect to gravity, and that water is generally known as gravity water. After gravitational water, capillary water present, and when with the help of gravity water is drained out, that phenomena or that water is generally known as gravity water. Next question. According to Khoslas theory, the exit gradient in the absence of downstream cutoff is infinity. Khoslas expression for the exit gradient is Ge is equals to h by lambda into 1 by d into root lambda, whether lambda is equals to 1 plus root over 1 plus alpha square by 2, and alpha is defined as or denoted as b by d, whether d is the depth of downstream pile. And Khoslas theory, the thickness of the floor should be adequate to resist uplift pressure, and this uplift pressure head can be in any point can be defined as this seepage head or the with respect to that particular formula. A divide wall is provided. The correct answer for this question is at right angle to axis of wear. Before that, we need to know what is a divide wall. The divide wall is a masonry structure or concrete wall constructed at right angle to the axis of wear in a reservoir. RL of canal bed level and high flood level of drainage are 212 meter and 210 meter. Here RL of canal bed level is 212 meter, that is above of drainage level. So the correct construction of cross drainage work will be aqueduct. If canal bed level is less than drainage level, then the cross drainage work construction will be superfaces. If it is equal, then level crossing will be constructed. Now proceeding to the next question. Horizontal distance obtained by tachyometric observation. Here two correction is needed. The first correction is refraction correction and second correction is curvature correction. Next question. Major resisting force in a gravity dam is self weight of dam or dead load of that particular dam. Now proceeding to the next question or last question. The shape of a vertical curve generally provided is. The correct answer for this question is parabolic. They are usually parabolic in shape. In highway design, most vertical curves are equal tangent curves, which means the horizontal distance from the center of the curve to the end of the curve. Most vertical curves are equal tangent curves. That means the horizontal distance from the center of the curve to the end of the curve is identical in both directions if we consider. If you like my video, then please subscribe my channel and do share and give your valuable feedback in comment box. Thank you for the day. Have a great day.